Day. Are we making you dance all day? Are you dancing all day with us here for St. Patrick's Day?
Hopefully.
Are you guys here in the Philadelphia area?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you been to Ireland?
Yes.
Yes?
Not yet.
Not yet? Yes? Not yet?
No.
Yeah? No, not yet? Not yet? But you're gonna go, yeah.
I've been there.
You've been there?
Yeah. Same.
I haven't. Let's go.
Okay.
And then you can teach me the moves there. You guys are so fantastic. Thank you so much for being here today. You look absolutely perfect.
Thank you.
Loved it. Thank you, guys. All right. All right, next up, oh, we have the open front cardigan. Ooh, I've been waiting for this one. They are so great, those dancers. All right, I was just ushering off our fabulous dancers. They're so great, aren't they?
Good.
Oh my gosh.
I always say, you know, we all do Irish dancing as kids back in Ireland, but the Irish dancing in America is another level. They're so good.
They're so good. I was so impressed. I didn't know they were going to be here today.
Yeah.
And the producer was like, and then the
party
dancers. And I was like, there's
here.
dancers? And then they come out and they're the cutest kids I've ever seen. It's like, they're kid dancers? And they're that good? I loved it. Okay. We're going to talk about some more Aran Craft here. It's a big Aran Craft day. But this, in this case, this is an open front cardigan. Of course, done in 100% merino wool. It's new and it's on 5 easy pays, but only until the end of the day. I love it when something is new and we already have it at a really nice discount. In fact, over $36 off of what it would be and will be, again, on QVC. It's a $34 easy pay, extra, extra small through extra, extra large. It's A679664. Let me take you through colors. Grab this with me.
Yeah.
Although I should know that's parsnip by this point because it's my fave. Here's your parsnip. Oh, 370 in parsnip. Then I have it for you in mulberry. 250, I believe that's the most limited last I checked. And then we have it in the ultramarine. 270 remain there. Okay, you're in parsnip. Kim is stealing the ultramarine again. All right, I'll put on the mulberry. That's extra, extra small, extra, extra small. Okay, well, we're gonna try it anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
it's merino wool.
Yeah, and
I
it's
could
an
probably
open
get in there.
front, so we have, you know, it has some flexibility for sizings. It's a lovely edge-to-edge cardigan with a shawl front.
Oh,
so
still
beautiful.
works.
Yeah, exactly.
This
so
is the
again,
beauty
you know, it's maybe if you want to
merino wool.
go for the oversized look that you can really wrap around, you know, you could go bigger sizing, but with the fact that this is an open front, you have that flexibility in sizing.
So we're looking at marled yarn again, right?
Yarn.
Can you explain to us what that means?
Yeah, absolutely. So the yarn that's used to knit these garments is made with 2 complementing colours. So the yarn is spun with the 2 colours. The colours chosen to spin that yarn complement each other beautifully. So for example, in the mulberry, we have a lovely berry colour along with a purple, and it gives a lovely depth and texture to the wool and the cardigan once it's knitted in those patterns. So likewise with the parsnip, it's a lighter and a darker beige, and then the ultramarine has that beautiful electric blue and navy, so it gives a real depth, and it really makes the stitches pop, you know, when we have that kind of textured look in the yarn. It just adds another level to the stitching.
I love this silhouette, and I love that we've had a handful of pieces from Aran Craft in our show today, but each one has a completely different personality, including our today's special value. Now, we had the shawl, but if you want that like easy, no fuss, no muss, no buttons, no zippers, nothing like that, but you want like more coverage than the shawl, then maybe this is the one that you look for. So let's talk about the silhouette.
Yeah, so you're getting a lot of merino wool in this garment. So we've used quite a generous amount to give it that beautiful shawl collar that sits really nicely. The one thing I remark every time I put this on, I'm never fixing it. You know, it just sits so well at the front. That lovely shawl front all the way down sits so nicely. An open front, so there's no buttoning or a zip. It just sits beautifully at the front, and you have that lovely length. This is one of my favorite lengths.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes
like fingertip length?
Yeah, fingertip, just the fingertips to come just below. So it can, an easy piece to throw on, maybe over a little sweater that you have on already, or a t-shirt, but it really gives a lovely kind of spring summer feel that can be worn as a worn as
when
a
you're
little
putting
jacket.
away the coats and the jackets, but you want that extra layer of
maybe going for your walk or on your vacation, little walk on the beach in the evening, something like this is fabulous to throw on.
Can we go there?
Oh, we absolutely would probably need, we definitely would need this.
We would definitely need this.
That is
this is the closest I've ever been to Ireland.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I love it. I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring those dancers with me too. Look how gorgeous this is.
So beautiful.
This is what I love about your sweaters, is because they're so storied and they're so steeped in the tradition of what we're seeing on the screen behind us, the castles and the waters and the cliffs. And I'd love to talk about like the Keebling, because that's where the storytelling comes through.
Exactly. So we are taking those traditional Aran stitches and incorporating them into these modern fashionable pieces. But those Aran stitches go back hundreds of years, and originally it was the families of the fishermen on the Aran Islands, which is a group of islands off the west coast of Ireland, off Galway, Clare area, and the fishermen, a huge fishing community, and the mothers and wives of those fishermen would have knitted these Aran garments for them to wear going out. And over the years, it developed into each family had a specific set of stitches that they would use, and they told the story. Everyone would know a specific set of stitches was from that family, and they took the meaning and the symbolism from the environment that they were in. And actually, there's a beautiful stitch on this cardigan that's taken directly. It's called the trellis stitch. It's the stitching that we have down the front of that lovely lapel at the on the shawl collar. This one down along here, and it's actually here, and it's on the sleeve. So we've repeated this lovely trellis stitch, and that is taken. Inspiration for that is taken from the fields of the Aran Islands. So the fields of the Aran Islands are all broken up by these beautiful old stone walls. So if you were lucky enough to fly over the islands, you can see almost this trellis-shaped pattern of fields broken up by the stone walls. And that's where the inspiration for that lovely trellis stitching comes from. So you can see there, that's an example of the heritage, the land and the culture being used as inspiration for some of these stitches.
Oh my gosh, hanging on your every word. I always am. I always am. I mean, this is why we love this day, and we love our Irish friends and our Irish assortment that we're able to bring in, because everything has history attached to it. Everything has meaning, and we're just so honored that you travel all the way over here. You bring us things that you designed exclusively for us, like our today's special value, but and at the heart of it, for all of us, all of our Irish friends, everything is so unbelievably, authentically, truly Irish, with those stories behind it. Traditional and beautiful, but still modern in the way that it's been designed. So let me take you through the colors for this. This is very popular. It's new, and the 5 easy pays of $34, to double check, goes away at the end of the day. Now, I popped it on in the mulberry, and the mulberry is most limited. There's only 225 remaining here in the mulberry. So if you love those rich, rich wines and purples and grapes, like these are the colors that are coming through on that. Then I have it for you in the ultramarine. I have been like crushing on ultramarine today.
It's really, really beautiful.
So gorgeous.
Yeah, lovely with denim. Even, you know, maybe to replace a denim jacket that you might wear this time of year, that ultramarine color, I think, just looks great over a white t-shirt, denim.
Okay,
so
I'm
nice.
doing it. I know I'm going to twin with Kim. I can't help it. How many are there ultramarine, Jonathan? 260 in the ultramarine. 260, sorry. And then we have it in the parsnip, and the parsnip has by far been the most popular. 350 remain. Talk to me about parsnip.
Yeah, parsnip, I mean, it's one of those colors you could really wear it with absolutely everything. You know, you can style it with, you know, some pattern, or I'm loving at the minute all the tops and beige colors that's in, nice pair of top jeans. So the parsnip marled yarn is just a really, really versatile color to wear.
How is it with the jeans and t-shirt?
Beautiful, absolutely
Oh,
gorgeous.
yes, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
A679664 is going to be your item number. It's on sale. You're saving $36 and change, and it's a $34 easy pay. Before we move on, can you walk us through the size chart?
Yeah, so I would wear a medium in this, so you would go with your they're true to size, so go with your regular QVC size. However, like we were saying before, because of the nature of that open front, if you wanted to wear oversized to make it more cozy and huggable, you could go slightly over or slightly below.
All right. Ultramarine for the win. I need something in ultramarine.